Made some coffee. You want some?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
I thought all cops drank coffee. Is it going to be that kind of meeting, or?
Well, Lucky's taking a leave of absence.
Right.
And he's out of the country for a while, so they've reassigned all his cases. And I was lucky enough to get the one where you put the bomb in Johnny's car.
That was the Lopez brothers.
Well, the Lopez brothers, may they rest in peace, have been cleared. That makes you the prime suspect, Dad.
No, everything's fine. I'm back on my meds and no damage was done. Uncle Max, you wouldn't let me go home if I wasn't ready. Anyway, how's Emma? Okay, tell the sitter that I will be there shortly. Okay, I'll see you soon.
Dr. Scorpio, please.
So Johnny had been using Ethan Lovett as insurance because you and Luke go way back. And he just happened to be out buying his dad cigars the night the explosion went off.
Ethan's just a very generous son.
Yeah, it sounds like it. But what I think is you called your buddy, Luke, and told him to get his son as far away from Johnny as possible.
We're going to have to talk to Luke about that one, Dante.
Well, it's pretty convenient, you know, both Lopez brothers dying the way they did.
Community to make.
I mean, we checked the warrants, and, you know, their records are clean. They never had any problems with Johnny. They were running, you know, pretty good business with each other.
Do you really expect the Lopez brothers to write out a plan on blowing up a car?
They had no reason to kill Johnny.
But why are you doing this? You set up a nice truce between me and Johnny. There could have been a war. It didn't happen thanks to you. You got it right. Just leave it alone, Dante.
What are you doing here? I want to...
You. Oh my gosh.
What's Max and Milo doing here?
Jason did that.
Oh, so you're here because of Jason?
I would like to hear everything about you.
Really?
Yes, tell me everything. What's going on?
Okay, well, there's this doctor, this crazy doctor, Lisa Niles. She drugged me, she took me to this cabin, and, well, I tried to get away, and I fell into this well, and I trapped myself, and that's why I'm here. Sounds crazy, right?
What are you talking about? You don't end up in the bottom of wells. I do.
And, yeah, Lisa and Patrick dated in college, and when I was in Africa, they slept together.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know if it makes it better or worse that she's crazy. Anyway, she wanted to kill herself. I guess I should feel sorry for her, but I don't.
No, I don't either. Where is she right now?
Shady Brook, getting a psych evaluation, probably on her way to prison for the criminally insane. Anyway, when I was in the well, I saw Stone. I mean, I talked to him. I know that he wasn't really there, but I had him back for a little while.
Well, I understand that. You seem Stone. Yeah, there's never anything or anyone like your first love. Ever.
Stone was a vision or a dream, but he helped me. He helped me hold on for Emma. And he also made me realize that blaming Patrick for everything isn't necessarily a good thing, that I need to understand what went wrong. And
well, sure, but what went wrong is some crazy woman seduced your husband.
yeah, but let's be honest. Patrick was not marriage material. I knew that from the beginning.
Yeah, but he's still responsible for what he did. Anyway, who cares about Patrick? Just tell me, I want to hear how you feel.
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm confused. Before I went to Africa, I spent a lot of time thinking about Stone, and I shut Patrick out.
Yeah, but it's still his fault, too.
I know, but there's always two sides to every story.
No, I can't stand him already.
I couldn't stand him at first either, but you know what? Patrick is a good father. And just because we love each other doesn't mean that we should spend the rest of our lives together. Can we just not talk about this right now?
Yeah, you know, I have a really, really good idea. Let's talk a lot about me.
That sounds good. I missed you a lot.
I know, I'm so sorry I didn't stay in touch. I'm so bad at that.
It's okay. It's fine. You're here now. I just don't know why, and I don't know what it has to do with Jason.
That doesn't have anything to do with Jason. It's just I had some security problems in Rome, and my partner Suzanne, that woman who runs ASEC, she panicked. So I still have Jason down as my emergency contact.
Well, that's sweet that you still depend on Jason in that way.
No, it's not sweet. He came to Rome and he dragged me back here against my will.
Well, then you must really be in trouble because Jason doesn't overreact.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be fine. Jason's gonna catch this guy, and then I'm gonna go back to Rome. I can't stay here. It's too many memories.
I didn't ask for this case, okay? A crime was committed and it needs to be solved. Johnny and Christina were almost killed in the car bomb. You had the means, the motive, and the opportunity. I'm just doing my job investigating.
Okay, can you just hear me out? You don't want to, look, you don't want to be single-minded and make the same mistake you made with Michael.
I will regret what Michael went through for the rest of my life. And I've been working like hell to make amends with Michael. I'm not going to write you up any free passes so you can get away with murder.
Do you hear yourself? Have you learned anything? Same thing happened with Michael. Nobody can tell you anything. You made up your mind about what the truth was, and you were going to go after it no matter what. You tracked down Michael. You made him confess. And you know what? You thought the judge was going to react in a certain way, and he didn't.
This is a completely different situation.
No, it's not. It's tunnel vision, because I get the same thing. Why do you want to stir everybody up and mess up the truth that you created?
I'm just a cop trying to solve a case here. So.
You're not just a cop.
Yeah.
No, you're not just a cop. You're a cop who happens to be my son. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from my many mistakes. If you got peace, appreciate it. Don't tear down what you built. And don't try to fix something that cannot be fixed. Sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone.